Kings of the rollers. They're the ones with the big cricket bat. Whack! Whack! Whack!
I have the pleasure and honor to introduce to you my brethren, Serum, Bladerunner, Voltage, aka Kings of the Rollers. Welcome to the kingdom of drum and bass. Brought to you by Kings of the Rollers.
This is Kings of the Rollers, Voltage, Serum
and Bladerunner.
You're in tune to Kings of the Rollers Radio, a new monthly show we're doing with Hospital Records and Red Bull. And over the next 90 minutes, we're going to give you the best of drum and bass, massive mixes, and just us being Pratts, basically, which is what we do. That's how we do it.
It's what we are.
Yeah.
We're not actually drum and bass artists.
We've slowly come to admit that.
Let's get into the first track of the show.
Yeah, so this is Tisno, which was off our album. A little topical one that we made after Hospitality on the Beach, which we've just come back from in pieces.
In a lot of pieces. I'm actually not a complete person at the minute, man. I'm like feeling rough right now. So, yeah, this is Tisno, taken from our debut album on Hospital Records.
I wanna love you, baby, hold you in my hand, hold you in my hand, hold you, 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 hold you.
Serum, Bladerunner, Voltage, aka Kings of the Rollers.
Tomorrow I'll wait for you. I want you need. Tomorrow I'll wait for you. I wish that I could be with you. I wanna love you and tell you, baby, hold you in my head. I wanna love you and tell you, baby, hold you in my head. Hold you in my head, 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 hold you, hold you, hold you, hold you, hold you, hold you, hold you in my head. Tomorrow I'll wait for you. I want you need. Tomorrow I'll wait for you. I wish that I could be with you. I wanna love you and tell you, baby, hold you in my head. Hold you in my head. Hold you in. I wanna love you and tell you, baby, hold you in my head.
This is Kings of the Rollers, presented to you by Red Bull and Hospital Records. welcome you to Red Bull Radio and Hospital Records present Kings of the Rollers. Make sure you got your shin pads, your cricket bats, jock straps ready, because we came to hit it straight out the park. So Red Bull Radio, Hospital Records, we've got Serum, Bladerunner, Voltage. Oh, I swear that that's gone straight out the boundary, bro. Voltage, pitch black.
When you read between the lines, I'm pitch black.
Kings of the Rollers just came and pirated up the whole of the Red Bull ship right now, you know. You're rolling with the Kings.
Pitch black, pitch black, pitch black, pitch black, pitch black, head, neck, pitch black. Everything silent, silent, silent. When you read between the lines, I'm pitch black.
So that was our three big tracks there. The first one was Tisno by us, Kings of the Rollers. The next one was Hackney Parrot by K9, the bootleg. And then we had Critical Impact with Pitch Black featuring Copper. It's a big tune on the road right now. It's been killing it everywhere.
You're locked into our monthly Red Bull show.
So we're going to have some new music from Bou, from Voltage, or Bumchin, as we call him.
Bumchin.
And we're going to meet King of the Scene to hear one of their favourite unreleased dubplates. And this month is the King of the Dubplates. It's Bryan G, the man with probably the most stacked box of dubplates you've ever seen.
Literally ever.
Yeah,
ever.
I'm looking forward to hearing some of those gems in the box.
Yeah, see what he draws out.
And also, because we're Kings of the Rollers, we've got our own kingdom called Drum and Bass, and we're gonna set off across this kingdom to find a mythical dubplate.
On a magical horse.
Yeah, a magical horse, a magical, very tiny horse.
I won't have a horse. I'll have like the thing out of Shrek.
What donkey?
You have Donkey, you have Eddie Murphy the donkey. And then the last 30 minutes of the show is going to be a mix from us, which we call the Royal Rumble. Right now, though, it's time for us all to play a track that smash it in our sets right now, and we call that our Royal Records. We were going to play rock, scissors, paper to decide who wins, and I've just got massive hands, so I've just crushed everyone's hands with a giant bit of paper. So while they nurse their bloody stumps, here's Bou featuring Trigger, Veteran, which is coming on Soup Tarp. You can't escape a rave without hearing this tune. You'll know this one, absolutely massive tune. Here we go.
Good afternoon, Your Majesties. Is it time for the Royal Record? This is Serum's Royal Record. Man
with a mic in a me hand to talk to the people, that was my ambition. Nobody ever put no amount of money in me hand, so me start write me lyrics and sing for me song. Starting at me room, then go a radio station. Me name start spread right down the M1. 3 years later, and yes, me a the done. Everybody done, now me a the mic veteran. Everybody done, now me a the mic veteran. Started at the room, then go a radio station. Me name start spread right down the M1. 3 years later, and yes, me a the done. Everybody done, now me a the mic veteran. To talk to the people, that was my ambition. Nobody ever put no amount of money in me hand, so me start write me lyrics and sing for me song. Starting at me room, then go a radio station. Me name start spread right down the M1. 3 years later, and yes, me a the done. Everybody done, now me a the mic veteran. With a mic in a me hand to talk to the people, that was my ambition. Nobody ever put no amount of money in me hand, so me start write me lyrics and sing for me song. Starting at me room, then go a radio station. Me name start spread right down the M1. 3 years later, and yes, me a the done. Everybody done, now me a the mic veteran.
That last one was Bou and Trigger, Veteran, big tune. Next up we've got something from myself, just come out on Ram Records on the EP that only took me 3 years to finish. Thank you very much for being patient with me. Big up all the crew at Ram over there. This one's called In Between the Lines.
This is Voltage's Royal Rep.
I can see the end in sight. I can't breathe. I'm keeping it real. Once in the morning, twice at night. I read between the lines. You break my bones. I read between the lines. Is it possible to mean it? I read between the lines. I'm keeping it real. I read between the lines. I can see the end in sight. I read between the lines. between the lines. I can see the end inside. I can't breathe. I'm keeping it real. Once in the morning, twice at night. I read between the lines.
Let's get a little regal. Kings of the rollers. Bow down. Clean the throne, brethren.
I can see the end. I can see the end. I can see the end. I can see the end inside. I read between the lines.
Right, so coming up next, we've got my royal record of the week. It's by a man called Lupo, called the Meditation VIP. The original of this has been smashing it in the sets every time. He just sent me over the VIP the other day, and the reaction I get every time I see the crowd scream when I drop this one is crazy.
This is Bladerunner's royal record.
Say the last one from Blade, the Lupo Meditation VIP, big tune, man, big tune.
Big.
Like at NAS the other night, just so much power. The power in the tune when it drops is nuts. So yeah, big up.
Right, the kisser.
Literally, big up Lupo. You smashed it with that one.
Hey yo, man, now you want to tell us what the Kings of the Rollers have been up to recently, then?
Okay, so maybe we should have a little chat about what we've been up to this month.
Yeah, it's been a crazy past few weeks, hasn't it? We've done so many gigs in the last 2 weeks.
I can't even remember.
I think we started at Glastonbury, didn't we?
Glastonbury.
Yeah.
That was pretty nuts when we done the temple on, what night was that? Was that like the Saturday?
Friday.
Friday?
Yeah,
Saturday?
yeah, Friday. Then we went
What day
Saturday.
is it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What
yeah,
year?
it was the Friday.
Who's the president?
Yeah, then we had a little break and then headed out to hospitality on the beach on Thursday.
It's my spiritual home.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Amazing place.
Smashed it again this year. The first one last year was amazing. And
It's very rare that promoters smash something first time and manage to just get something like, I don't like to use the word like perfect, but it actually is perfection.
That is my best drum and bass holiday now.
It really
I think,
is the number one at the minute. And this year was just like the levels were up again. So
the levels of fish platter were high.
I love fish platters. In fact,
all we ever wanted was fish.
Literally. I did come back looking like a fish platter though. Like I think I ate fish like for 4 days in a row.
You had a trout pal.
I did. On the subject of fish.
Yeah, Moon in Your Eyes is actually coming out soon. It is coming out soon. You've waited long enough, but it is coming out soon.
How long's that been on dub?
About 1 million years.
It really has. Like I think I've been playing it for like a year and a half. Like,
at least. Yeah.
At least.
Still does it though. Still does it.
Really does. So that's coming out.
Also that's on the V album, isn't it? Yeah, I've got one on the V album as well,
there,
called Rollers Movement. Yeah, that's coming on there soon.
Oh yeah, I've remixed The Reckoning by Ray Keith. Ray, if you haven't heard it yet, I'm really sorry, but Bryan likes it, so unlucky.
All right, so next up is something that's coming out on Souped Up. So if you've been checking the news from us, a Current Value, who smashed an EP last year, is doing an album for Souped Up now, and this is probably the biggest tune that I play off the album. So this is Contemplate, and it's a funky sounding bass line. It really is. Let's all get our faces melted off with this tune.
Original airwave hijackers, kings of the rollers in your vicinity. Red Bull Radio, Hospital Records presenting. Serum, Bladerunner, Voltage are the kings of the rollers.
Put her down and let her go.
skit. Big tune, big up Skeptical. Totally on the jump up. Took everyone by surprise, caught everyone off guard with that. Drop it in any rave though, it just does the job, totally goes off. Hope you've been enjoying what's been going on in the show. This is Kings of the Rollers. You're joining us on Red Bull Radio. Let's have a chat about what we've got coming up.
Yeah, we've got plenty of tour dates. This month we'll be at Hospitality in the Park warm-up on Saturday the 3rd of August in Greenwich.
Where's that, 338?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think so.
338.
Yeah.
Same venue where we just done Royal Rumble. If you were there for that, probably expect the same type of vibes.
I carved a doner kebab for the first time in my life. It was
It's
amazing.
probably the happiest I've ever seen you. Like,
Did you see the picture?
I was so
Yeah.
happy. I nearly cried.
Carving away at his kebab.
yeah, handling his meat.
And we're actually bringing our Royal Rumble stage to the actual Hospitality in the Park on September the 21st
That's
in
gonna be
Finsbury
nuts.
Park. That is going to be
nuts.
crazy, yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be amazing. We're just going to keep switching it up, so you're going to get some sets that you're probably never ever going to hear again. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
come
And
down and check it.
on the 28th of September, we're going to Birmingham, taking our Royal Rumble tour there to the Mill. I think we've got another one. We're on the 19th of October. We're in the Marble Factory in Bristol, so that's going to be wicked. That's always big in there.
When we done Royal Rumble in the Marble Factory before,
Yeah,
that
we
was
rammed that
actually
out.
nuts. Couldn't get another
Yeah.
person in there. That was going off.
Yeah, so you can get tickets for all of those now. So
Yeah,
you
all the
can
tickets are
just
all on
go
sale
and buy
now.
all of them at the same time. Buy them all.
And come to all of them.
Collect them all.
Yeah, you can find out all the dates we're playing at our Kings of the Rollers Facebook page, facebook.com/Kings of the Rollers. So check it out.
After this, we're taking a quest through the kingdom of drum and bass, and we'll catch up with our legend of the game, Bryan G.
I'll be right back. I'm just off to grab my donkey.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to Kings of the Rollers.
Right, so that one was Platinum Breaks, a track called Everything. That's the remix by myself. That's going to be forthcoming soon. I'm not sure when.
How long was All I Ever Wanted Was Fish on dub for?
6 million years.
It's going to be about the same length of time.
Yeah, probably.
Tell your great grandkids.
Okay, so obviously, you know, we're Kings of the Rollers. You know, you should kind of know that by now. And, you know, we are kings and we've got castles and horses and servants. My missus, she's going to kill me. Armies, minions.
That's my kids.
That's also my kids.
If I ever did anything I said, yeah.
Yeah. And we've all got crowns, obviously, you know, perching on top of our heads. Plus, we've also got a massive kingdom called drum and bass. And every now and then, you know, we like to mount our trusty steeds and ride out across the kingdom of drum and bass. And along the way, you know, we like to go and unearth long-lost ancient dubplates. Let's get into the kingdom of drum and bass.
Welcome to the kingdom of drum and bass. Brought to you by Kings of the Rollers.
Once upon a time in a far, far distant place, 3 kings did rule a kingdom, and they named it Drum and Bass. King Serum, Voltage and Bladerunner ruled with a heavy hand, but would leave on monthly adventures that crossed their royal land. Their courtiers and jesters would long for them to go, but the kings always returned with a dubplate to bestow. So now we join our monarchs as they ride out side by side and search for long-lost dubplates. Where will they reside?
We quest for a long-lost roller that I once created.
What happened to it, sire?
It was lost long ago when the mines of Hardrivia was corrupted.
But the mines of Hardrivia are on the other side of the ancient jungle.
And that jungle is massive, mate.
Wicked!
The jungle's a dangerous place. There's 6 million ways to die in there.
Choose one.
Are you mice or are you kings? We shall ride through the jungle.
My horse tires from this jungle heat. We must take a break.
Amen to that, brother.
What's that? There in the undergrowth. A strange figure stirs. Quite a small one.
He may be a threat. Draw swords and be wary.
Strange vagabond, show yourself and bow to your kings 3.
I bow to no man, for I am Inja.
I'll injure you if you don't do what I say.
Chill, there's no need to bow. Perhaps he can show respect in another way.
How so, my liege?
We search for a treasure deep within the corrupted mines of Hardrivia. Would you guide us through the jungle to the mines?
Yes, but I must warn you. I will lead you to the dark steps, but no further.
So be it. Lead the way, Inja, or I will injure you.
Done that one already.
Sorry.
Here we are, my lieges 3. The foot of the dark steps are yonder, but I will go no further.
Thank you, strange vagabond. For your service, I give you the title of Sir Inja, Knight of the Mic.
That sounds made up.
So be it, to the dark steps and the long dark tunnel.
Huzzah!
Finally, here we are, kings. We've made it to the mines of Hardrivia.
Looks as though the workers were corrupted by a very heavy bass line.
Heavy.
This place gives me the creeps. Let's look amongst the ruins for Voltage's lost dubplate that's been kicking around for about 6 million years like the rest of them.
I hid it for safekeeping somewhere over... Oh, here it is!
Let us take it back to the castle and play it for the knights of the turntables.
Well, that was pretty easy. It's almost as if this feature's been going on for too long.
Huzzah!
So the kings returned at a steady pace across their vast kingdom that is known as drum and bass.
I it all for you. I would, 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 I would. I wish I could feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it. I wish I could feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it. I wish I could.
So you're back in with us, Kings of the Rollers. That was the Kingdom of Drum and Bass. And the last track you heard, it wasn't actually a long lost dubplate, but it will be by the time it comes out, and you'll be able to get your hands on it. That was my remix of Feel For You by Bladerunner. I'm sure you've been hearing us bang that in the raves lately, going off lots. Really great reception. Big tune.
Still to come, we've got our King of the Scene, and this month is the very regal, right honourable Bryan G. And then we've got loads of new music coming up, and also a couple of things that have just been banging it in our set for quite a long time. And then we're going to go into the mix for a full 30 minutes at the end of the show.
Coming up now, we've got a track which you've probably heard me do a lot of doubles with the Signal remix of the Black and White, one of my favourite mixes. But this tune, just you can switch out of anything into it, and it just bangs. Real low subby tune. Jam Thieves Headhunter. It's out now on Players.
It's from the Overdose EP, and Overdose, another tune that's just stuck around in our set. Probably be hearing that another week.
Yeah, actually the whole release is actually really good.
Yeah, it is.
Big up Jam Thieves.
This is Kings of the Rollers, you know, fam.
Kings of the Rollers, they're the ones with the big cricket bat. Whack! Whack!
whack. Hey, now that's what I call a pile of burn-ins, and you know they're good. No, they're good. That's what I call a pile of burn-ins, and you know they're good. No, they're good. That's what I call a pile of burn-ins, and you know they're good. Hey, now that's what I call a pile of burn-ins, and you know they're good.
Okay, we're back. The last tune you heard was Kendrick Brisket, the Vital remix. That one's been going off every time in my set for months now, doing serious damage everywhere.
Kings of the scene.
Right now, it's time to meet a king of the scene, and this month it's the one and only Bryan G.
Yeah.
We're going to come straight in with some questions for you. So, a lot of our fans are a bit younger than us, you know, much as sad as it is, we're getting old now. So, tell us how long you've been in the game for.
Like, you know, I'm in my 50s now. I ain't going to front you, get what I'm saying? I'm in my 50s now, so I've been in this thing a long time. I must have started, like, playing reggae music. When I was at school, I was running up and down, like, in Gloucester, like, being a box boy. That's how you start off, and you know, with the sound system. You got to get your stripes, you get what I'm saying? So first, I was one of the box boys in the back of the van with the boxes and carrying the speakers up to flats and buildings and stuff like that. And then I got recruited to the selector, which is like the selector. So my job was to kind of go get the records. I used to go to London, meet people like Coxon, Frontline, Small-Axe, these are sound systems, and get dub plates off them, go to studios, cut dub plates and come back and stuff. So I was in that dub plate culture from...
Yeah, and you still stayed in it.
And it was a different thing because it was all about, like, you had to pay money. It wasn't like, oh no, where...
It ain't cheap.
You just like swap dubs and stuff like that. You had to pay like £100 for a dub plate, you get what I'm saying? But then you'd get a special, you'd get your... Like, you get the artist to sing your name in it, and you'd have things like gunshots and rewind, so it could identify that it was a dub plate. So
and it's all stuck around. So you've been doing this a long time. What would you say is the secret to a long DJ career?
For me, I can only talk about myself, you get what I'm saying, because, you know, I look around and I see all different ways to be successful as a DJ. There's all different ways, especially now in the social media era and stuff. But for me, it's just always, you know, I've always followed what I am. You know, I'm a sound boy, and I've always took that into my DJing. I always played the tribal kind of house with those dubby African vibes to it, because, you know, that was always me, the reggae, the roots, that vibe and stuff. So wherever I go, I always try to bring that with me. And with drum and bass, it's the same thing, you know. I mean, you hear how I play, and I try to play like I'm throwing it down on a sound system when I'm DJing. Sometimes DJ thinks I'm trying to hurt them, but no, I'm trying to hurt the crowd, because that's how we used to do it in a sound system. We used to kill people with tunes. So DJs are like, easy, Bryan, but it's not,
Steady on, mate.
Yeah, but it's not to do with you. I'm just out to kill the people because that's just what's in me. That's always been in me. So, you know, that's what I do. I'll try to do.
All right, so at the moment, who's your favourite up-and-coming producer?
Wow. You know, I'm getting so excited about so many great producers at the moment, good producers, new producers at the moment. You know, not just because you guys are here, but I get excited when any of you guys send me tunes, right? I'm really excited, you get what I'm saying? And you got the new guys now coming through, you know what I'm saying? The Bows, the TIs, and these guys, especially Bo. I really like what Bo's doing at the moment. He's like, and you know what I like about Bo as well, kind of he keep that vibe from back in the day, and he's bringing it with the new thing as well. So he's not just about the new vibe. He knows the history and the vibe. So I like how he's coming through with it. But it's just so much art, you know. Come on, man, so, you know what I mean. I'm just getting excited every day I wake up. My inbox is just fire, you know what I'm saying. And it's just thanks to everybody out there that's just up in their game, and you guys are a big influence into how things have turned around in the last 2 years. Seriously, real talk.
All right, so we're going to move into, and this is going to be a tricky one because I know you've got probably the biggest selection of these. What your favourite unreleased dub plate of all time is, but you know, maybe even just at the moment. That's a tall order, isn't it?
Yeah, there's so much. I mean, you know, when you told me to come in and think about this last week, I was like scratching my head, and I've put loads of tunes on the keys that I thought were potentials. But I'm going to draw for a Dillinger tune. Yeah, I'm going to select this track called Selassie I Sound. Just says everything about Dillinger, you know, a young kid growing up just listening to dub, shaka music, and 93, 94 is kind of when he sort of started to make his name and carve out his career, and this track just is a perfect example of the king Dillinger, you know, like he has one vibe, and then that second drop that he does in the middle is just like so Dillinger, and it will be coming out because we're starting a thing called the Legend series, and we're just going to be pressing up all these unreleased dubplate tracks. So I'm trying to give something back to the vinylists, right? So they're going to have all these Legend series for about a year, just strictly on vinyl, and then we're going to put it out on digital. So I'm playing you something that you guys are going to say, oh, we're never going to get, or it's never going to come out, because it will be coming out. So watch out, yeah?
Yeah, so this is Selassie I Sound by Dillinger from the Bryan G Vault.
Oh,
yeah, thanks for coming down then. Alright, so here's something a little bit cheeky. Bryan didn't actually choose this one as his favourite dub of all time, but this is a tune that I heard on a tape in 1995, and I've wanted this tune like ever since then, and actually found out not long ago that it was Bryan who was going to put it out, so I got hold of a copy. So this is Wu-Tang by Lemon D, and you know I love a kung fu sample, don't we all? But yeah, here we go, Wu-Tang.
Good Wu-Tang martial expert. There's not many who can match up with him, with him, with him, with him. Good Wu-Tang martial expert. There's not many who can match up with him, with him, with him, with him.
Oi, you beautiful human beings. Did you know that you are rolling with the kings right now? Nah, man, Red Bull Radio got a hijack, fam. This is Kings of the Rollers Radio right now.
There's not many who can match up with him.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to Kings of the Rollers.
Living online, trying to fill your cup. Makes you not feel good enough. Pressure to have everything that people want. Makes you not feel good enough. Social media don't love you at all. Make you chase the devil until you fall. Living online, trying to fill your cup. Makes you not feel good enough.
Bobby Whitney.
If the rich and famous life's so lovely, why every day are we reading they fuckeries? Like plastic surgery, drugs or adultery. That's why money's the curse and man fell under it.
Whitney.
If the rich and famous life's so rosy, why do they keep a powder ring round their nose deep? A team of people they don't trust held closely. Oh so boasty, go chase that trophy. Go chase that trophy.
Bobby.
Living online, trying to fill your cup. Makes you not feel good enough. Pressure to have everything that people want. Makes you not feel good enough. Social media don't love you at all. Make you chase the devil until you fall. Living online, trying to fill your cup. Makes makes you not feel good enough.
Track you just heard is Need for Mirrors and DRS. Bobby, tune's been smashing it in the sets. It's one of them tunes like a little bit more laid back, but it's just everything about it's so catchy. That's coming out on 31 Records. So yeah, big up to Doc Scott as well and Need for Mirrors, always keeping me stocked up with good tunes.
Right, we're 2/3 of the way through the show now, and it's time for us to step behind the decks for our live mix. We call it the Royal Rumble. It's going to be like our live shows, with 3 of us going back to back and Inja taking control of the mic, as always.
All right, let's get on the decks. Next 30 minutes, Serum, Bladerunner, Voltage, Kings of the Rollers. We're on Red Bull Radio.
The Royal Rumble Mix.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Kings of the Rollers, you know. Red Bull, Hospital Records presenting. Serum, Bladerunner, Voltage. I go by the name of Inja. Yeah. So gal them and man them, it's real simple. Ladies, don't let your man near you or touch you up unless he comes correct, you feel me?
Use the finger.
Gentlemen, it's your greatest tool and one of the best assets you can ever use. Lady, make sure it starts with this first.
First you start when you linger, and then you hug up and kiss her. She says she can't take the body, then she take the first finger. Oh, 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 oh. First you start when you linger, and then you hug up and kiss her. She says she can't take the body, then she take the first finger. Oh, 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 yeah.
Ladies, make sure your man make you feel nice, you know. You hear how it starts, Richards?
Kings of the Rollers, yeah, you're rolling with the kings. That's Serum, Bladerunner, Voltage and Inja. Kings of the Rollers, yeah, you're rolling with the kings. It's Red Bull, Hospital Records, we bring them in. Kings of the Rollers, yeah, you're rolling with the kings. That's Serum, Bladerunner, Voltage and Inja. Kings of the Rollers, yeah, you're rolling with the kings. Shout outs to all my gang that listen in, we in. This thing's called madness. Anyone that wanna bring it don't know about the madness. Kings of the Rollers, we tell them what's happening. Stop, pause, relaxing. When it comes to vibes, no subtracting. Positive on the uprise. If you wanna get in, then start adapting. Salute the captain, there ain't no caption. Kings of the Rollers ain't no trappings. Yo, salute to all the gang that's locked in, locked on, all round the world, global. Red Bull Music Hospital Records presenting Kings of the Rollers right now, you know, listen.
There's enough power to kill there.
Step to the place like flames, buildings burning all day. Cross my path and get blazed. Red pen to them ways. Man, I actually didn't trust it, no handed nothing's left cause I came. Then dust it, combust it, adjust it, water. Man, I don't play, awkward geese, I don't play games. Shoot by shoot, then I spray. Breathe in the ring, reforming the waves. Ring waves, time to check the replay. Never know that nothing gets repaid. Put in the work, hard man, I get paid. Yo, it's Kings of the Rollers live on your airwaves. My gang's too bad, you know. Strap yourself in, you know. It's
master controller, soul holder, soul wheeler, lightsaber, tooth of saber. When they come to vibes, I'm a raver. Call me Inja, the enslaver, vibes recommender. Check out my behavior. Wanna get a little bit more, then check the flavor, aroma, taster, vibes later. Kings of the rollers run it greater. Boom. Ride the thing nice. Don't object it when the king starts selecting. Don't object it when the king starts caressing. Don't object it. Listen when the king starts selecting. Seduction, music is the lesson. You know what? You got me. You got me. For real. Yeah. Beautiful frequencies. Music frequencies. Absorb the frequencies. Float on the frequencies. Fly on the frequency. You got me. You got me.
The Royal Rumble Mix.
You ready? R-O-double-L-E-R-S. Yo, it's Kings of the Rollers right now. Yeah, you're rolling with the best. R-O-double-L-E-R-S. Yo, it's Kings of the Rollers right now. Yeah, we're live in the flesh. Let's get possessed. Anyone that's floating, anyone that's flying, anyone that's buzzing off the music, that's what we bring. Feel the power. Breathe. Float with me, it's the potency. If you wanna get high, then smoke the trees. Yo, don't smoke the crack, don't smoke the beat. If you wanna get high, then smoke the trees. I said float with me, it's the potency. If you wanna get high, then smoke the trees. Yo, don't smoke the crack, don't smoke the beat. If you wanna get high, then smoke the trees. Now you can you just, and then we just, and then you, and she can, and he can. So now breathe. Sink you down. You can float, you can fly, Go make the quotes, get your pen, jot the notes, feel the vibes, let it flow. It's deep within you from your toes, right up to your hair follicles, I know you know. You're in sync, then let it go, cause right now the vibes is on show. So Kings of the rollers right in your stereo. Now Serum, Bladerunner and Voltage and Inja in control. Welcome to the Kings. Bow and kiss the ring. Salute to all the supporters. Salute to anyone and everyone that shows love. Anyone that's deep into the frequencies like we are and appreciate the frequencies that we enjoy and spread to the world. Salute to you. Shoot 'em down. Laser. Fire. Cock back the laser. Then let it fire. Cock back the laser. Run for cover when that thing reload. Your heavy artillery bombs are explode. Debris a fly that'll knock off your dome. When that big thing pop off, the gang know. We make them run for cover when that thing reload. Heavy artillery bombs are explode. Debris a fly, knock off your dome. Now let the laser explode. Welcome to the front line. Back to back rollers, brethren, do you know what I'm saying? Front line, fun time, combine, hallucinate, one mind, one heart, one time. Welcome to the front line. Hey yo, gallon. Shouts to the women, shouts to all the ladies. Cause you know you're appreciated, right? And Inja says so. The dance cannot nice without you. So you're appreciated. Anywhere you are, listen, anywhere you are, skank out, come, feel free. This one's for you. Salute Raiders with my Bristol gang, yeah? Boom! Target locked, launch.
That's my thing, she back it up and watch me sting. Thinking them I forget it, then she up and make she sing. That's my thing, loving up the style I bring. Nobody better, she no redder, the king. That's my thing, back it up and watch me sting. Thinking them I forget it, then she up and make she sing. That's my thing, loving up the style I bring. Nobody better, she no redder, the king. Hold me, please me, she never want to release me.
Anything you do, make sure you do it for love.
Tell me what you say now. Tell me what you say, come again. If you cannot stay down, not have to pretend like there is no way out. I should've never let you in. You got me face down.
But you know what?
And don't take this personal.
I ain't gonna take it like that, baby.
You're the worst, you know what you've done to me. And although it hurts, I know
Sometimes it hurts, baby.
I just can't keep running away.
Don't run no more.
I don't need you, I don't need you, I don't need you, I don't need you, but I want you.
Say it how it is, darling.
I don't mean to, I don't mean to, I don't mean to, I don't mean to, but I love you.
Kings of the Rollers.
Tell me what you think now.
We're in the middle of the 30-minute live mix we call Royal Rumble. We've already heard tracks from, well, you've heard me, anyway, Dutter, me again, Bladerunner, more Kings of the Rollers. We're just relentless self-publicists, aren't we? And aside from just a massive amount of our own tunes, which may or may not be coming out, you've heard stuff from Enter, Signal, K9, Sam Binger, Jam Thieves. Let's get back into the mix for the last 15 minutes.
All right. Come back. Shouts to all my wave riders. Salutes for GQ, Bass the teacher, Trigger. Shouts to Bryan G, Jumping Jack Frost, re-recordings Philly Blunt Gang. Big up to Randall. DJ Die Cross. Salute all the gangs them. Yeah. Obviously a massive shout outs to Hospital Records, Red Bull Music. Yeah. Eye on the prize, scope to my eyes, blindfolded cause I got a target locked to the side. Headshot from 2K inside. Wins right, my aim's precise. Waiting on HQ for that time. No interference and I'm ready with a long range, I'm all eyes. Telescopic new rocket, come OCD when the timeline's tight. I'll take the order and fine. No stress, disorder, I'm nice. You know we do the thing right. We came in to bring vibes. That's Kings of the Rollers right here, yeah, that target's locked. Launch. Launch. Target locked. Launch. Launch. Kings of the Rollers. Target locked. Launch.
Let me now tell us how we take over youth. I saw boy brother, I want to take them. Bring them the death charger. Hey gringo.
Salute the navigator.
We are take over, we said that if we see. For the over girl, fire me up with the knees. So the thing go, we have the bingo. We don't take program from anybody. We are take charge, we say that we are free. Up like temperature, in my guy, we hey gringo. So the thing go, we are real soldiers, deal with the thing, military.
Salute to the original Dungarga navigator.
Hey gringo.
They can't test my sound. They only yak bad when man them around. Trust they can't test our sound. They only yak bad when the man them around. They can't test our sound. bad boy selection. Original bad boy selection. Bit of VIP business, you know. Serum, Bladerunner, Voltage, Inja, kings of the rollers. We lay up flat like a steamroller. They love it when kings them enter. They want us to apply the pressure and give it to them good. They wanna feel real pressure. Them say we lay up flat like a steamroller. They love it when kings them enter. They want us to apply the pressure and give it to them good. They wanna feel real pleasure. They want a little bit of pleasure, little bit of niceness, do it at our leisure. Want to feel the vibes, it's something you can treasure. It's deep inside you, you don't know that we pleasure. Make them feel nice to the frequency. Shouts to anyone absorbing, anyone riding, anyone feeling vibes flying. Let's break it down now.
Some call it the Monarchs mix. We call it the Royal Rumble.
The king them in town. Shouts to my brethren whining. Beat cannon. Non-decay. Yo, check free. That's ingenuity of being genius G. That's importance never justifies anything to me. Cause you know when it comes to vibes we flow neatly. Check 1, 2, 3. Now check 1 to the 2, 2, 3. This world's a war game and I'm engaged in catastrophes, and I fight aboard rain with the same veins that can baffle me. And we want to find paths and expose laughs and live fantasies, and we get caught up in the rope onslaught that make the shackles bleed and hold us down. We live in lies and cry like mammals breeding. We consume no food for thought, hindsight's a massive reach, and we could correct but we reject, no room to tackle dreams. And tunnel vision keeps us hidden, don't look out your freaking. See reality, the real inside your eyes is screaming. Every demon's wanting exorcisms, bounty feasting. They're all lining up to blind your eyes, drown out your screams, and cut you down and pull you back no matter how you're feeling. Then you look up in the mirror and see all you're fearing. It's all inside of you, it's only you that's interfering. You've got to fight yourself to cut the path and make the clearing. That's the fact we never want to face, I know you fear it. That's the fact we never want to face, I know you fear it. That's the fact we never want to face, I know you fear it. When you look up in the mirror and see who you're fearing. That's the fact we never want to face, I know you fear it. That's the fact we never want to face, I know you fear it. That's the fact we never want to face, I know you fear it.
All it needs to be is different.
Them not ready. Let that subline lick your belly. Them not ready. Them not ready. Yo, when the subline hits your belly.
Different.
Endless VIP selection, you know. When Serum, Bladerunner and Voltage step in, the VIPs can't done.
All it needs to be is different.
Rave eyes, flame time, take time, get involved or escape. selection. I want low lights, I want lights low, I want no lights, I want dark. I want vision going with no visuals, it's invisible when I arc. I want black out like them black clouds, I want lasers up when I march. I want V-lines for them V-lines, I want V-line, now let's start. Yeah, give me expression, show me your spark. What drives you to get high to or get high to, cause that's hard. Yeah, truth hurts and I speak that cause I breathe that and that's harsh. No U-turn, it's just straight on, I don't wait long, I take part. Now, you and your marks, then get set, cause we jet set. I don't beg friend, I don't ask. You and your task, just do you cause I do me, cause we all stars in our cars. You and your marks, then get set, cause we jet set. I don't beg friend, I don't ask. You and your task, just do you cause I do me, cause we all stars in our.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Revise. Fling time. Take time. Jeez. Getting both of escape right. You and your marks, then get set, cause we jet set. I don't beg friend, I don't ask. You and your task, just do you cause I do me, cause we all stars in our class. Yeah. Revise. Flames high. Ting wicked, you know. Take time. Get involved or escape right. Revise. Flames high. Take time. Get involved or escape right. Hey yo, you know it's Royal Rumble time, innit? This is Kings of the Rollers, people. Launch. Very, very.
Allow me to demonstrate the special technique of Shaolin.
Salute to the teacher. Bass. Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. Alright, where we gonna go now? Kings of the Rollers, you know, Red Bull, Hospital presents. I got this sick little menace inside of me. Takes over completely entirely. Can't contain the control, the irony. No rivalry, it's some privacy. Steps inside of my privacy. It's light and dark, quite discreet. I don't believe when I'm skinning teeth that I'm fighting a war for my inner peace. You get that? We all got the menace inside of us, you know. Depends on who you listen to. The angel or the devil on the shoulder. Vibes gang. It's on you, Vibes gang.
My style is very dangerous.
The love's riding on you, you beautiful human beings. You can do it. You can be who you wanna be. Don't let us down, you beautiful human beings. Lift off time. Kings of the Rollers.
Okay, we've come to the end of the Royal Rumble mix. Tune playing out in the background. Another one by myself. That is, it is actually going to come out on Lowdown Deep later in the year. That one's called Voice Notes. Shouts to my missus because I know you love that one. Your favourite tune of the year so far. That's kind of nearly it from us this week.
Yeah, it's been wicked.
Don't forget, check us out on Facebook, which is facebook.com/Kings of the Rollers, Instagram, Kings of the Rollers, and Twitter isn't Kings of the Rollers because it's too long for Twitter.
Yeah, it's KOTR tweets.
So, and thanks for listening.
Yeah.
So, no, not to Twitter, of course. But we'll be back next month, same time, same place. Until then,
bye. Laters.